Welcome to our presentation for information for the A-Level Maths course at Briggs Sixth Form. I'm Mrs Chafe, I'm Head of Maths at Sir John Nelthorpe. We have two groups of students studying maths, one at each site. If you are studying maths, depending on your timetable at Sir John Nelthorpe site, you will have myself or Mr Brown to deliver your lessons. If you are at the Vale Academy, you will be taught by Mrs Zeetzman or Mrs Carlisle. We ask that you'd have achieved at least a grade 6 in your GCSE maths, and within the first couple of weeks we also ask you to take an algebra test, which just helps us determine that your algebra is strong enough for you to be able to cope with the rigour of the course. The A-Level course content is divided into three key topic areas. The largest proportion is the pure content, and then we have two sections that cover the mathematics, the mechanics and the statistics. Although the content is the same, at Sir John Nelthorpe we use the OCR exam board, whereas at the Vale Academy they use the AQA exam board. On the slide now you can see how the weighting for the three different papers are split up on the OCR paper. So 2 hours each paper, taken at the end of the 2 years. The first paper is purely on pure maths. The second paper is about half and half pure maths with statistics, and the third paper again is half and half pure maths, and this time with mechanics. Here we can see the breakdown of the papers with the marks involved. In each paper they do get gradually harder as you go through. In the statistics you will be expected to do some work that's set on a pre-release set of data. You will need a graphical calculator to help you with many of the sections of work within the A-Level course. And again there'll be a mixture of short and long questions throughout all three papers. The breakdown for the AQA, as you can see here, is almost identical. The only real difference being that the paper 2 and paper 3 are in the opposite order on the AQA ones. But again, half and half, mechanics with pure or statistics with pure. Looking in a bit more depth at the actual content, for the first pure section we are looking at the areas you can see here. So we look at proof, we look at algebra and functions, coordinate geometry, sequences and series, trigonometry to a much deeper level than you'll have done at GCSE. We step into exponentials and logarithms. Then we move on into calculus, where we look at differentiation and integration, and we also do some on numerical methods. The extra mechanics content in the second paper includes all of Newton's laws. We look at vectors, we also look at 3D vectors, quantities and units in mechanics, kinematics, forces of motion, and moments about a point. The extra statistics content includes statistical sampling, data presentation, moving on from your histograms into more detailed diagrams, interpretation, lots of probability, binomial distributions, other statistical distributions, and statistical hypothesis testing. Why choose maths? Well, studying mathematics provides a stimulating and challenging course, and as some of my students who will speak to you later will say, it is a challenging course. It's definitely good for your key employability skills. It shows that you're very competent at your problem solving, your logical reasoning, a good communicator, and that you're resilient. It will increase your knowledge and your understanding of mathematical techniques and how to apply these. It supports other A-level subjects, particularly physics, but also all the data work and support in many other of A-level choices as well. It is highly regarded for many university courses, even if you don't wish to continue to degree level in maths. And as I said earlier, it's very well respected by employers and in higher education. If in the future you know that you want to carry on at university and study maths, science and engineering course, computing, finance, then Maths A-level is a brilliant A-level for you to study. However, you can use it as a stepping stone for many occupations, and there is the potential to earn a high income. Here we see many of the occupations that A-level maths can take you on to. Usually at this point you would be able to speak to some of our students in person, and they would be able to tell you exactly what they think and how they found the course. In the current circumstances, here are just a few of the comments our students make. Challenging course but very rewarding. I always enjoyed maths and I wanted to continue to the next level.
Hi, I'm Vicky. I found A-level maths a really fun subject, even with all of its challenges. Whenever I find myself stuck in a problem, there's always a teacher ready and able to help me. Maths is a really good subject.
I am Will. I'm originally from the Vale, but coming over to Delphos doing maths was smooth. The teachers and students were all welcoming. There was no problems at all. I really enjoy doing maths, and it's just a really fun subject to do.
Hi, I'm Bob. I find maths really challenging, but with it being challenging, when I get the solution right to a problem, it becomes even more enjoyable, and I probably enjoy maths the most out of all the subjects.
You may have some questions that you'd like to ask and find out a few more details about the A-level maths. If so, don't hesitate to email me at a.chafe@nelthorpe.org.uk. Thank you for listening.